there, and a strong mark by Favola, is it? So Favola or Wood? Hands came out of there, and I think the Collingwood man not only took the mark, he's getting 50. Fed pleads his case, but rather inglorious spot to be.
Well, it's a good mark. It's a very, very good mark. Blood rule.
So Wood, you can see the cut at the top of the scalp, the head, as he comes from the ground.
Undisciplined there by Fev, though. Didn't need. You've got the ball inside your square, your forward 50, and you give away 50. It's just, and it was worthless. It was just a little wrestle on the ground. It was silly. That's what Brett Ratten wants to get out of Brendan Favola's game.
Felt like the coach called his bluff at Victory in the week too, Ox, because there's a lot talked about his injury last week, and he obviously didn't play well. And he said on Wednesday at the press conference, no, he's fine, treating him like everybody else, no excuses. He's at another very interesting stage of his career, isn't he? 99 goals last year. He's a superstar, we know that, but he hasn't got a goal today, but he's done some good teamwork today. But just wonder sometimes how long he can be consistent in that type of play. Austin got it from Stevens to Russell, who took a magnificent mark just before three-quarter time.
Had to bounce it.
Now Shaw getting underneath it, and Maxwell giving him confidence, and Shaw goes down the line but coughs it up. Look at the other given. Just about every Collingwood supporter would have said that Didak and Shaw would come out in 09 and absolutely blitz, and for one reason or another they've struggled.
Heath Shaw's football since the driving incident has been horrendous. He is so below his capabilities. I think it'd be a real concern for everyone down at Collingwood, and in particular Heath Shaw.
Swan to Davis to Cox, comes out wide. Lee Brown takes the mark, wants to go. Oh gee whiz. Terrible kick.
That is so bad.
Hasn't been a stellar 5 minutes, this. Gibbs at centre half back's
Need to
got
put the lights on, Dan.
Maybe turn them off. Oh, they're off. Here's Murphy. Just squares it.
Fev's coming off.
Obviously to do with the 50. There's Waite, who's been a star this afternoon. Russell. Gee, I don't know about some of his decisions. Scotland just backing off. Prancing at right half back. Decides to run. Just imagine if they put this in the time capsule. As the ball goes down towards half, put that in the time capsule. One-hander by Judd. Down towards full forward. Suddenly it got better.
Now, how does he outmark Nathan Brown? How does that happen? We've got a bloke. There's a beautiful mark there.
Against quality opposition.
But how does Eddie Betts move Nathan Brown? Of course not
Nathan Brown.
Well, it's not Nathan Brown, that's why. There you go.
You are amazing. Because that would have been a question that would have bothered me on the flight home. Didn't happen, so I'll sleep smoothly.
I was going to say.
Here's Betts. It's not a reverse banana from the boundary, so expect nothing. He puts it through for a goal.
Ricky's had a big day. At least he got a kiss, didn't he?
He did. Well, no, he didn't get one. He gave one. Big difference.
Oh, good mark there by Johnny. And getting it in long. And unfortunately there for Cook, it was probably the right matchup for Eddie Betts. Where is Nathan Brown?
Don't worry.
So Harry O'Brien back on the bet, says Nathan Brown is picking up Fev, who's come back onto the ground. So a couple to Betts. He's giving Fev a run for his money, and the leading goal kicker at Carlton this year. He's on 21, Fev on 24. Gibbs, Scotland, well done. Hampson to Judd. You might get the 3 Brownlows today, Judd. To full forward, here's Eddie. So he's got 3. Fev with an assist, eh?
only the second multiple goal kicker, and that's what Eddie Betts can do. He can turn it on. Chris Judd involved in another goal. Good work there by Fev. He had to make the contest. He just came back on, and it's not much. It's pretty subtle. He was actually trying to take the mark himself, but still contested the ball, and he'll be given the goal assist.
He's been marvellous in the last few minutes. Well, very good all day, but some of his tackling, they're asking so much of him, though. He's applied some strong tackles when McGinney's in there with the body. When things have looked a little gloomy for them, he lifts them with his personal endeavour, but gee, he works hard. Bounce alongside the centre circles. Hampson with the backhander. Tuvey sends it inside the forward 50. Punched away down there by Armfield. Taken by Scotland. Just gave it away. Pendlebury slips a hand pass to Anthony. Will it sit up for him? Yes, it does. He kicks his first goal.
And Anthony keeps that run alive, Bruce. Kicking a goal in every game that he's played. 19 from 19. It's probably not the most traditional goal for him, but that's quite a record, though. It's quite a record for a player to come in, even in his first and second, and to keep that up. It's very rare.
I think Aaron Davey kicked a goal in his first 15 games.
Really?
That is remarkable.
So 19th game, and for the 19th time he gets at least a goal. So Pendlebury's good play through the centre. Gee, they've been good plays these two today, haven't they? Judd and Pendlebury. They've been fabulous.
So 50 between them, so.
Davis, who had a marvellous 3 or 4 minutes in that third quarter. Missed last Monday. Oh! Was it Scotland?
Yes.
Against the flow. He's groggy and still hasn't quite got up.
That's why this game is tough.
I'll say.
Such courage against all the flow there. Russell got it from Judd. Carlton away here. Simpson to Murphy. Will they give Fev one? No, Murphy running in and caresses it home. And Scotland's groggy, but he helped in all of that, and he really is groggy.
Scotland the brave.
Oh, that was heavy. That was so heavy. When you are parallel to the ground and you don't have, just have a look at it, nothing but commitment for the ball, and bang, head first. He's semi-knocked out there. Wow. And that sets up a goal. Good finish there by Murphy. Good teamwork by Simpson to give it off.
Some of those silly comments you hear about the game's not tough anymore.
Wow.
What do those people want?
Wow.
Was that in the back? Pendlebury went to ground. Russell trying to force a passage there. Nothing doing. Umpire lets them play. Judd once more steals the footy. More about will and skill. Just hammered it forward. Sure, well, oblivious to what was coming. Robinson pinches the footy, kicks a goal. And Judd sets them out of the middle.
Oh, beautiful play. Just blindsided Heath Shaw. Hasn't been his afternoon. See the ball come out. It was Chris Judd again. He just snatched the footy. Didn't see him. Good hit. He kept his feet, and then the composure to slot it through at the same time. Just didn't see him coming here. Good hit. Just stopped him dead in his tracks. He's a beauty, this kid.
You would think someone was coming up from there, though, wouldn't you? You'd have a look.
You would.
He's a favourite, isn't he, Robinson? They just love the way he goes about it. He's manic at times, isn't he?
Yeah, terrific.
So Carlton now really getting some reward on the scoreboard, aren't they? They're finishing off as they started with a lot of goals and putting a big space between them and their arch rival.